Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock market update. I guess the stock market update 8. I'm just going to update you guys on the market. To begin the day off, I bought American. I bought 15,000 shares, sorry, at $1.54. And I will make a video in the future on why I bought American and why I think why I believe it's a good investment, and why, because I'm not gonna buy something unless I think it has potential or it's a good investment. So I will make a video in the future on why I bought American, so stay tuned for that. So, okay, I guess let's begin here. So the private sector to sell marijuana in Ontario is they're gonna be opening up 40 stores, and the announcement date for maybe supply deal will be around July 31st, at least according to another article that I read, because the US government needs to prepare for legalization, recreational legalization in Ontario, so they need to have a supply deal for all the LPs in Canada. So I'm looking forward to July 31st. July 31st is next week. I think next week's going to be a very interesting week. There's going to be Afria's core report, which I'm going to cover. It's going to be maybe the whole supply deal in Ontario that's gonna happen on July 31st, and I'm sure Aurora will have some kind of exciting news next week. I'm almost guarantee it, and there's a good chance that Cam Batley is gonna be on Midas Letter, so I'm looking forward to that too. Because of this news, Alcanna had a 6% pop today. It popped up, and then a bunch of people who bought them here. It's like, oh hey, money, and then they sell, and then it just they waited until all these short sellers are gone, and then there was a final push at the end to raise it up. So I'm assuming that this stock is gonna start running up now, because the whole Canada legalization is set in stone now, and the fact that Ontario is legalized, that it made it possible for these these private companies to go in Ontario, and Ontario is a really big market, 14 million people, so it's a good opportunity for these companies who are well capitalized and been around for a while. That's why it had a 6% pop. I believe that this stock's gonna keep running. I think the stock could run to like $10-11. But we'll see what happens, because the closer we get to legalization, I believe that the higher the stock could run. This is just my opinion though, I could be totally wrong. And then Second Cup was interesting, at a 13% pop today, because of what? Private sector announcement for Ontario. That's the reason why Second Cup jumped up 13%. So if you were capping Second Cup, you could have made a decent money off of it. This thing could still rise, but that'd be chasing the stock. So Aurora finally got Metroly finally delisted, and the shares been updated, and the market cap's been updated. It's behind Canopy. Canopy's 7.3 billion, while Aurora is 6.5 billion. So Aurora is still 800 million below Canopy, but at the end of the day, it's these banks and institutional investors that price these cannabis stocks. So until Aurora's proven itself that it's the better company than Canopy, it won't have a higher market cap than Canopy. At least this is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. We'll see in the future what happens. Canopy still has a lot of advantages that Aurora doesn't. Like, number one, they don't have that many shares. Number two, they raised $600 million, and now they have like close to $1 billion in cash, if not more. While Aurora has maybe 500 million plus capital, to run the company. Today it was interesting. Namaste popped up 9 cents. I bought it. I rebought it back at $1.30, and so I made 13-cent profit off those 15,000 shares. I bought it at $1.30. I could sell it, but I don't know yet. If they announce a sales license, because today is Friday the 27th, if they announce a sales license today, the stock could fly pretty high. It could go to like maybe $2, but we'll see what happens. End of Friday, end of today. If they don't announce a sales license, then I think the stock could tank back down to maybe $1.35, unless there's some kind of really big news on Monday, which I don't think there will be, but who knows. So American went up 2 cents from when I bought it. I will make a video in the future why I bought it. Intel had a decline in stock price. It went down 8.59% because of its horrible report. Well, it wasn't really horrible report. It was a really good report. It was 15 year-over-year growth. They beat on EPS, they beat on earnings, they beat on guidance. But the reason why they drop is because the data center represents almost 50%. The data, artificial intelligence, analytics sector represents 50% of the entire revenue, and AMD and Nvidia are attacking Intel on this, and that's the risk factor that I guess investor took into account. That's the reason why it kind of declined. At least it's just my opinion. And then there's another one that Intel's 14 nanometer product line has been delayed till second half of 2019, and so right now they're stuck on the 14 nanometer, while AMD is going to the 7 nanometer. So AMD will have a whole year of 7 nanometer technology, while Intel is stuck on the 14 nanometer. So AMD has the advantage with Zen 2 coming out and the Epic 2. So AMD has a fine opportunity to really take market share from Intel. That's why AMD stock is been like flying high so lately, and I think it will continue. So AMD like went all the way up to the new high, almost $20 like I predicted. I said that after the earnings report, I believe AMD could go to $20, and it almost hit $20. I still think it could hit $20 before the next quarter, but we'll see what happens. I'm very bullish on AMD. I believe that in the long term, I believe by the end of 2019, we could be seeing a $30 price target, because I could see AMD having a market cap of $30 billion. At least this is just my opinion. We'll see what will happen in the future. It's I know a lot of people who have AMD shares, so I try to keep up with it and give them some useful information. Yeah. So there was an interesting video today on Namaste. Sorry, not now. On Midas Letter. Sean was on. Let me see if I can find it. Sean was on the Midas Letter today. See. Oh, see, there he is on Midas Letter. If you go to the Midas Letter live and you can check out the video and you can watch it for yourself. It's very interesting. Yeah, that's all I really have to say for it. You should check it out. Maybe that's the reason why Namaste stock is kind of flying high right now, or maybe because of the sales license, or maybe it's the combo of the video and the sales license is the reason why the stock is kind of shooting up. It's very interesting. Maybe I'll sell on Monday. I don't know. Take some profit. Just sell off the share, because if there's no sales license, then I think the stock will decline. So I might have an opportunity to sell on Monday and take some profit, and then rebuy back in if it goes low again. I guess that's all for my stock market update video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, please give me a thumbs down. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.